Hello everybody, thank you very much for tuning into your weekly reading with me, Lorien. This reading is going to be for the 18th of July to the 24th of July, and we're using the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck by, oh gosh, the name of the people have completely slipped my mind, I'm sorry, and I don't have the box near to me, but it's beautiful. I recommend you check it out, as well as I think there's a love one, Nature's Love something, so I think it's very good for you to take a look at. So this week I'm getting the feeling that there's a lot of finishing touches to things happening. Like if you have worked on your house, I think this is now the finishing touches that are going to be happening. Things are coming full circle. Things seem to be happening a lot more for you, so I think this is going to be a very interesting week. Now, this has been brought to my attention, but the weekly readings are general energies coming through for all signs. This is just week by week. I don't have, unfortunately, enough time to go into weekly energies for each individual sign, but I hope that they're a good guideline as to what you can expect to be coming through to you in the course of the next few days. Now, this energy could sometimes spill over into 10 days, but generally is contained into the next 7. So let's see what, oopsie daisy, what the 18th to 24th of July has for us. I'm going to go from the top. Okay, yeah. Right. They want another one. Okay. I love how luminous these cards look on screen. They're amazing. Right. Okie dokie then. Right. You have a lot of information coming through regarding your mental ability. And I say mental ability because it means like the, not just psychic ability, but intelligence, observation, people skills, looking at things and picking things up. I feel this is very strong for you because it's all in the mind here. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of rainbow colours here, and I think this is to do with thinking about this, broad spectrum of human emotion and human behaviour. It's almost like you're getting into a little bit of psychology as to what's coming through. You may be questioning people's behaviours around you to actually come to something that's very strong. I mean, be gentle with yourself. Can it get any clearer? I think you may need to decide to move away, or we may be in the final stages of moving away from people who are a little bit toxic, and the energies who are really draining you on a day-to-day basis. You don't need that. Nobody needs that. You can just kind of put that to one side and say, I have better things to do than waste my time trying to explain myself to you. So I think it's more taking in the beauty that's outside of that, and maybe seeing different things. So you turn away from the negative human behavior and focus on the positive human behavior, just so you feel more replenished, and also so you can imitate the nice, beautiful human behavior that is displayed sometimes. Well, a lot, but we don't see it often enough because the media controls a lot of what we do see. But hope and happiness, if you do that, I think that you are going to gain a lot more hope and a lot more happiness because of it, because your mental attitude is changing as to what you want to do and what you want to have happen. This is freedom. This is freedom of your mind. This is kind of like what happens when you fire up your pituitary gland, and when you're actually able to go into meditation and connect with the psychic centers that are within you, and when you open up those receivers to the universal consciousness and say, look, I'm here, let me explore. This is to me also reminiscent of shamanic journeying, and this sense of looking above, looking below, seeing what is happening around you, experiencing this sort of loving energy that is just all around. And I think this is giving you the strength to really confirm, kind of like if you've had a string or you've been going around in circles thinking, what do I want to do, what do I want to do, you're going to get your answer here. You're going to be like, I want to do that. So that's really strong for you in the hope. This is changing how you see things or what you look for is going to bring hope and happiness. And then after that, it seems to bring you a lot of gratitude and appreciation, which you will receive. You give to others, you help others, you will receive it in abundance. It's a whole, multiple wave thing. And all that rainbow in your energy is going to come round. We have the full moon next week. So this is all about the full moon on the 19th. Of course, full moon is also always about the full circle, the manifestation. This is it. This is the final stage. Of course, it couldn't be more clear. I'm very sorry. It didn't just trigger me until I looked at the full moon. But this is all about having to give back and receive, and give back and receive. And it's kind of like you may feel bad if somebody gets you a brilliant birthday present and then you don't get them anything for their birthday. You know what I mean? But you will make up for it, I'm sure. But it's just kind of like you have to give and receive in equal measure. And I believe that if you look for happiness and you look for good communication, and if you look for good deeds, you'll be more inclined to feel like paying it forward. You know what I mean? It's a good, kind of like a conveyor belt of good deeds. And this will illuminate you, again with the full moon, to better things, better times ahead. I think if you did decide to do a little bit of meditation on the full moon, you could get a bit of slap bang intuition. You could say, right, okay, revelation, my word, eureka. So it could be something that really you need to look at, and that actually invites you to say, why don't you explore here? Why don't you look here? Why don't you, develop this intuition? Why don't you, it may offer you solutions to some of the problems that you've been having. So it's an incredibly positive reading for you all. And I believe that this is what it's saying. Your mentality is changing, your abilities are changing, and it's there to help us. We're not meant to be in this kind of fear-controlled state. We are meant to be in a community-based feeling. But that can only start with you, with the individual, and then we can grow into the community. So it's all about what you show to the world as well. And I feel that this is really what they're trying to say, is that we're all individuals, but we can all come together in collective unity and have this kind of never-ending spiral of joy and happiness and giving. So I think you start with yourself and then you can expand it. But it's really important, and I think this is very good for you to experience too. But definitely be gentle with yourself, because only hope and happiness, gratitude and appreciation and illumination will come from being gentle with yourself. So I wish you all the best for the week ahead. If it is a more personal reading that you'd like from me, just look at the link below. In the meantime, I hope that you have a brilliant week ahead. Enjoy the full moon. Go out and dance beneath it if you can, if the sky's clear enough and it's warm enough. But yeah, I wish you all the best and look forward to reading for you all very soon.